Today, we're talking about duck refuges. Stay tuned. Welcome back to another video, guys. This video will be a knowledge drop video. Before we start this video, make sure you like, subscribe, either way around. It helps us a lot. Before we start this video, make sure you also check out either one of these videos. It's about the duck license stamps you need before you even go out to the refuge. So make sure you first get that prior to watching this video. So today we're going to talk about how to hunt at the duck refuge. This question is the most question we get asked us in person, through Instagram, through email, etc. This was the most confusing topic for me when I started out hunting. Most anxiety-filled trips was going to the duck refuge by yourself. It's very hectic, very confusing, but hopefully this video I can help you and ease that pain and help make it easier for you guys. So to go hunting in a California duck refuge, they are open basically 3 days: Wednesdays, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a couple different ways, a few different ways to go hunting at the refuge. There's a reservation, lottery, sweat line / blind waiting. Blind waiting, sweat line is kind of the same thing. Let's start talking about reservation. What is a reservation? Basically, a reservation is when you go online to the Fish and Game or Fish and Wildlife website. You put in for California waterfowl season-long application, reservations, whatever you call it. You pick a place. There's multiple places here in Sacramento area, Northern California region. We'll talk about 3 pretty popular ones: Sacramento, Calusa, Delavan. So let's pick Sacramento Refuge for an example. Let's say you want to hunt Sacramento your whole season. You could apply for a season-long application that will automatically put in reservation request or an application for every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday for the whole season. If you can't make it out every season, there's multi-day choice applications, which means you get to pick out of a calendar which days you want to apply for. If you win that reservation, you get notified via mail, email, that you won this reservation, and they give you this number, let's say number 13. You take that reservation with you on the day of the hunt, and they'll start calling reservations first. At the refuge, there's a big old check stand, like a little building with the workers sitting there. They call reservations first to go hunting. That's why it's called a reservation and it's sought after. And you bring your paper over there after your number's called, and it'll go number 1, number 2, and so on, and they'll get to you number 13, like we used in the example. You get there, show them the paper, you give them your license and tags, and you're good to go. And now you get to pick what is left on the board for blinds or what area you want to go to. So 13 on the reservation is pretty decent, and you'll pick a good blind. That's a reservation. That's kind of a rough summary of what a reservation is. That's one option. Second option, number 2, is the lottery. So how the lottery works is kind of like a reservation, but you're not putting in online. You have to do it in person. Let's say you haven't won a reservation in a while and you want to go hunt Sacramento so bad. So the lottery opens up the day before the hunt at 7 o'clock. So let's say you want to go hunt on a Wednesday. The lottery for Sacramento opens up at 7 o'clock on Tuesday. So you have to drive your butt all the way over there. I know it's a very old school, stupid way, but anyway, drive all the way up to Sacramento, get in line, you put in for the lottery at 7 o'clock. They give you a number. Let's use the number 13 again. You go and wait, you do your thing, go get coffee, whatever you need to do, and at 8 o'clock they announce the lottery results. So there's a big old board on the back. So how the lottery kind of works is, imagine like at bingo, they toss everyone's number in there and they roll that wheel and they just pull out numbers at random. That's kind of what the lottery is. So your number 13 that you put in there, and your number will go on a board that's numbered, usually 1 through like 50, 100, whatever. And let's say your number 13 lands on number 3. That's a really good lottery number. So after the reservations are called, they'll start calling lotteries. You hold on to that number and they'll call number 13, the third choice. After 1, 2, and 3, they'll be like number 13. You come up, bring them your number. Now you get to pick after the reservation pick. Now whatever is left, you get to pick. So you get to pick what blind, what area you want to go to. That's the lottery. Number 3 is blind waiting / sweat line. So let's say, we'll use Sacramento as an example again. Let's say you haven't won a reservation, or you have a terrible number. You're not gonna go out in the morning on the lottery. What's next is blind waiting. All right, after the reservation has picked theirs, the lottery has picked theirs, whatever is left is for blind waiting or sweat, or people call it sweat line. If there's nothing left, obviously you have to wait for blind, hence why it's called blind waiting. What that means is whenever the reservation people limit out or start to leave, everyone gets moved up, and you, based on where you stand in blind waiting, you get to go next and pick whatever is open. So it's kind of like whatever is left, you just get to either have to wait or just get, but it's always full, so you're gonna have to wait a few hours until someone comes out, and then you go and then you wait. So That's another option. I hope that kind of helped. I know it's very confusing. I'm still kind of learning it. It's very old school traditional way of doing it. They could easily fix this whole process if they went online based or app based, and you don't have to go and drive all the way up there to put in. If you could just do it online, that'd be awesome. But anyway, that's kind of the nuts and bolts of it. Remember, reservation, lottery, sweat line, blind waiting are kind of your options for duck hunting the refuges. Other options obviously is go private blind. That costs a lot of money. Not a lot of us could do that. So those are your options, guys. Remember, reservation via online through a lottery based kind of system. If you win, you get a good number, you're called first. Now remember, number 2, lottery, you go the day before, put in for a number. If that number is good, you go out and hunt, great. If that number is not great, you go to the 3rd or 4th option, which is blind waiting and sweat line, which means you have to wait until people come out, and then it's your turn. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helped a little bit. Remember, like, subscribe, guys. We have a lot of new things coming, like this merch. Stay tuned for the announcement on that. It's coming very soon. That is it. Thanks for watching, guys.